All right, everybody, how's it going? Of course, we have some big breaking news. I'm sure you've been waiting to see when I would post this video. It does appear that Julio Jones is going to be traded within the next 24 to 48 hours, and it looks like the Tennessee Titans are the big winners, I guess you could say, of the Julio Jones trade. I was hoping he would go to the Patriots, but, at the end of the day, it's all right. I mean, it's one of those things where you're like, we were one of the teams that I thought were in the running to get him, right? It came, I think, down to about 3 teams, and I bet you over the coming weeks we'll find out that Julio had about 4 to 5 teams that he would have wanted to go and play for. I would imagine those teams included the Titans, obviously the Patriots, I would imagine the Seahawks, the Rams, and probably the Ravens. Those 5 teams are the most likely teams that were in the running. Because Julio had a lot of input on this. I would imagine that the Falcons, the reason they didn't just ship him off to the highest bidder like the Eagles could have been or something like that is because of the fact that they wanted to take Julio's what Julio wanted into consideration. That's something I've been hearing. The Falcons wanted to do right, send him to where he could go. So it came down to what of those 4 to 5 teams were going to offer the best deal for him. It's similar to the Lions moving on with Matthew Stafford, I would assume, where the Lions probably had better trade offers from other teams not named the Los Angeles Rams. But you got to take into account that what the players meant to the franchise, what the player's done for the city, what the player means to the team. It's just Julio's too big and too important of a player in Falcons history for them to have kind of done him dirty on a trade. So that's why you see, it looks like a second-round pick. They're still finalizing compensation, but as one source said, I feel very good about this happening. If there are no snags, the trade is official Monday. So it sounds like tomorrow it'll be official for at least a second-round pick. So that's about what you would expect. Other players and other teams probably just weren't interested in offering that. Let's see what else is going on. The Tennessee Nets, Eric Ebron said, that's hilarious. Hell of a pitch for Julio Jones from the AB. Yeah, so now that's a team, dude. The Titans might be the favorites to win that AFC South instead of the it's all over. So it's pretty much it's going to be happening. So it sounds like he's heading there. It's going to be AJ Brown, Julio Jones, and they've also got Derrick Henry. They've got quite an offense. That's a three-headed monster that you have to somehow now deal with. I'm wondering what the full terms of the trade are going to be. It kind of sounds like it's still going to be it's still being ironed out as we're clicking around. As you can see, it's all being clicked around on. When the deal is completed, the Falcons will not only say goodbye to a franchise icon in a mutually beneficial way, they will also have enough cap room. Yeah, because they both wanted to. A blockbuster trade for Tennessee, who gets to covet a big play, and Atlanta ends up with nice value. We knew that. They will also have enough cap space to sign all their picks, so that's something we've also been talking about here on the channel, is that Julio's getting traded so they can sign their draft picks. Julio wants to play for a very specific set of teams. I'm guessing it was really down to 3 teams in the Titans, obviously. The Titans, the Patriots, and the Seahawks. Those were my most likely teams to get him. And obviously the Titans won in the end. So good for the Titans, man. Let's see how they use that. It's going to be awesome. The deal may not be official for another few days. Julio Jones will have to take a physical, but the Titans are the landing spot. So it's going to take a couple days. The Titans have been the front runner all along. Now they land their first big-time weapon. Yeah, it sounds like he really wanted to go play in It sounds like he really just wanted to go play with his buddies in Tennessee. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's really close with Derrick Henry. So yeah, good for Tennessee. They got themselves an absolute killer and a wide receiver. Good friends with AJ Brown. It's just everything makes sense. So good for Atlanta, because now they can as long as they get more than just a second round pick from this, very good. They clear out a contract that they couldn't really afford. They have room now to do stuff with their salary cap, and now the rebuild for the Falcons can officially begin. The new era for the Falcons. I'm gonna drop the choke artist thing on them because now they're officially rebuilding the team. It's a new era. I'm sorry, Falcons fans, he's gone. You can stop panicking about if he's gonna be here. You do have Kyle Pitts, so you'll be all right. You'll be okay. But yeah. Draft an elite tight end, I train the greatest. That's a fine way to waste talent. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. That's one hell of a picture. There you go. I'm pretty sure yeah, that's if you're an AFC fan, that's probably not the most exciting news. But let me know what you think about the Titans acquiring Julio Jones in a trade for at least a second round pick. I'm sure we'll know more about the value of this trade as the days come along, and we'll make another video once it's finalized and all that. But this is the expected trade. Julio Jones to the Falcons. or Julio Jones to the Titans for at least a second round pick and possibly more. We'll see what else is in there, because that says at least. There could be players, other things included that that remain to be seen. So very exciting. Let me know what you think down below. Leave a like, leave a comment. I'll make sure to get back to you as soon as I can. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Blah blah blah. NFL news and yeah, all that YouTube stuff. And let me know what you think. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your day. Peace out. Crazy, huh?